Good day, my name is Solid Mercury, and I'm going to be playing through some Shape of Dreams. I love this game. I have about 150 hours in this game currently between the demo, which was pre-release, and so about 70 hours in that, and more than 70 hours in the actual game. Shape of Dreams recently had a new update. They added a game mode called Limbo. Honestly, I love this game. I love the support that the devs have been giving this game. I think it's a very slept on game, and the people who do know about this game would highly recommend it to most people. It is a roguelike. This is my main account, but I'm going to be starting fresh. I want to start fresh because when you do port from the demo to the full game release, it basically shoots your progression forwards, so you don't lose your progression from the demo. But that did mean that I robbed myself from experiencing the game anew once it did release. So I wanted to give that a shot and maybe show people and bring people along for that journey. So when you have different options, it's multiplayer, which is amazing. But today I'm going to be dreaming alone. Here's where you should choose your game mode. Limbo, obviously, being this a fresh account, is for now locked. I completely forgot that I'm not going to have any characters, although we do have Mist. So, I can't even showcase them. Right now there is, that's 8 playable characters. Some I love, some I personally do not play that much. I have like no time on Lacerta. I've got very little time on U-Bar and Vesper, and honestly, that's getting way ahead of ourselves. I'm going to be playing Mist today just because I don't love Lacerta's playstyle. Different characters have different playstyles, although realistically, at the higher ends of the game, what character you pick doesn't kind of matter right now. Because every character has access to every memory. Memories is what this game calls its skills. And every essences are modifiers for skills. Basically, apart from the ones the characters start with, basically you can do any build on any character, and if the build is strong enough, it doesn't realistically matter what character you're playing it on. The things that really change between characters, because most of the time I don't even keep my starting skills, is that the things that really matter with characters is their passive and their scaling. So we can see that these two characters have different stats if you look right here. So Lacerta starts with 43 attack damage, and the little number next to that is showing us how much of that stat they gain every time they level up. The base leveling is up to level 30. So basically, Lacerta will gain another 30 AD once they hit max level. And so on and so forth. So the other stat, there's AD, AP, attack speed, HP, and there's also an armor stat, which not every character has access to, as you can see. Other than that, there is a constellation tree. Constellations are not only stat modifiers, but also gameplay modifiers that you can unlock, level up, and insert. Every constellation has 4 different branches to it. There is the, what are they called? There's the Destruction branch, which is this red branch. And on Mist, you start off with 3 slots. And you can unlock more by leveling up the character and spending Stardust. Stardust is this little number we have in the top right. It is a consumable. It's used for constellations and cosmetics and emotes and many other things. But the main thing you want to spend them on at the start, at least, is definitely unlocking your constellation things, tokens, modifiers, whatever you want to call them. The other one, the green branch here is life. Then we have imagination on this blue one, and flexible is this golden colored one. The way constellations work is, yes, I have 3 slots right now, but let's say, what does this one do? Increases AD, so let's say I unlock this. I really don't want to, but let's say I did. If I place it in the destruction tree, it will give me 3 AD. I can also place it in the life tree, the life branch. It will have reduced effectiveness. I think it's 30%? Do not quote me on that, I'm not sure, I'll check once I do unlock something. But the nice thing about the flexibility branch is that I can place it in flexibility and it will still have 100% effectiveness. Vice versa, I can place the flexibility unlocks anywhere and they will have the same effect. So let's say I want my build to focus a lot more on destruction. I have these 3 slots, I have these 2 slots to work with as well. But that then takes away slots from somewhere else. If I do want to have any flexibility things, I have to put it in life, which means I have 1 less slot for any life tokens. But that, I mean, this game has very nice depth. Though, once you do start to get very familiar with it, it gets, I don't want to say samey, but once you find a build that really works for you, it's hard to diverge from that. It's hard to diversify. Although different characters have different best builds, which is what makes it really fun and very replayable. I wouldn't have 150 hours in it if it didn't. And honestly, every update that comes, it makes it even better. And also, there is mod support for the game. And honestly, the mods have been a massive breath of fresh air. I'm not going to be playing with any actual mods. The only mods I have in are basically, these are extra stats for me and for you to see, honestly. This just looks at my actual hero stats. This is a basically damage and healing meter, as it says in the name. But it will just keep track of some of what I'm doing, which can be useful information. I just like big number Gilbert. I just like seeing the numbers of what I'm doing. Spiral, not vortex. Honestly, if anyone who knows anything about this game, vortex, spiral, it literally just changes the name of an essence. This just makes it so when you have insane numbers, you can still see the insane numbers, because otherwise it kind of breaks itself, and this is just cleanup. It just makes the game a bit smoother. I may at some point make some videos with some of these mods. Depends on if I get bored, if I feel the need to mix it up, and if anyone actually shows interest in it and in these videos, because maybe no one cares. For now, that is much too much yapping. Let's start off on, I guess, an easy-ish difficulty. I'm not going to explain lucid dreams or obliteration or... Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself with any of the other systems right now, just because they don't matter. Let's just get into the actual game. Did I just pick Lacerta? I might have just picked Lacerta. Well, I'm rolling with it now. I did not want to pick Lacerta. Lacerta is a range character, and I guess I have to read through their skills. This is our dash. I did not redo my key bindings. Hold while I do that. Yeah, I just like having my dash on my mouse button. Some characters have extra effects on their dash. Lacerta is supposed to be like the simplest character on the roster. So their dash is that, just a dash. The dash does give, every dash does give invulnerability frames. Let's move this so it's not covering anything. It does give iframes, so dashes are like super important. Shoot a blazing bullet that pushes you backwards, dealing fire damage to enemies in front. Nearby enemies that are hit instead take even more fire damage and are knocked back. So yeah, it's a big cone. This game is modeled around MOBA controlled, although you can also change the control scheme. Where is our settings, controls? Yeah, you can change to WASD controls. There's two options for it. I am a long time League of Legends player, so I've really liked this control scheme. Basically, it's just right click to move. Left click is attack move. For any other League of Legends player, it just means that whilst right click will prioritize my movement over attacking, left click will make it so yes I move, but it will also attack the closest enemy to me. Yeah. Ultimate isn't. Is it actually an ultimate? No, it's not. So it's a time-based cooldown instead of being a percentage-based cooldown. If we find any percentage-based skills later on, I will explain those. But we just have 3 charges of this one, which is nice. Rapidly fire 3 piercing shots that deal damage up to 3 enemies. I think that means it will pass through up to 3 enemies. This is the starting area. Usually in the starting area there are 2 nodes, one with money and one with Dream Dust. Money is used to buy things, Dream Dust is used to upgrade your skills. If you hover them, they don't show a level yet because they are still first level. Oh, and our passive, I forgot about passive. Increase attack speed by 15%. Every 4th basic attack becomes a critical strike and explodes, dealing damage fire damage in an area. Explosion damage is increased by 100% against burning enemies. So that means that this character synergizes with attack speed, it synergizes with fire damage, and it synergizes with actual burning enemies, which is a status effect that can be applied to enemies. When we look at the map, this is the first world. If you look at the top right, we are in the Forest of Turbulence, and this is our first world. That is what the number signifies. For now, our only goal is to move deeper into the rapids. That is the world we're in. So this level is called the Forest of Turbulence, but the overall world are the rapids. Powerful forces can be sensed in this place. There's a shrine of bright guidance, and a well is here, and an ominous presence can be felt in this place. You can see that there's different symbols on each node, so I read them out for you, but I automatically know that there is a well here, and there is a boss fight here, or a mini boss I should say. This is the end boss, the exit to go to deeper levels. And I know there's a Shrine of Guidance here, which is something that heals you for money. And a powerful force. Actually, is that the mini boss? No, I think this just means more enemies, and this is the mini boss. Let's go to the ominous presence. Although I don't need the well at this moment. So you can see my 4th auto attack there actually exploded. Set fire to them, so I'm also doing more damage to them. Try to take no damage here. Mainly because I'll look dumb if I do take damage. Oh, level up. Level ups only give you the extra stats I talked about earlier. Ooh. Oh, completely missed that. Kite a little bit. Kill some of them, get the 4th attack on him. And the mini boss is dead. So I was right, the red exclamation mark is a mini boss. This is a well, this is what is used to upgrade your abilities. And you can see that they cost 40 essence, or dream dust rather. And I don't have that much. What we can do also is, by pressing Control, I'm highlighting my abilities and it lets me edit them. You can see that under them there are 3 slots, that is where essences go. I'll talk about them once we find one. But I can drop my abilities. I can literally just drop. I can see I can dismantle them to gain more essence. Now, I'm not going to do that right now because I kind of need them to survive. Let's do more attack speed. So when you kill a mini boss, they will drop a little orb. The orb can give you extra stats. It can do other things as well. And they have different levels of rarity. White there is the basic rarity and gives you the least amount of things. I'll take Frost Sword for now. This is what I was talking about earlier that gives us some free essence. Boom. put us at 32. Right, let's move on. Let's go. Keep going forwards on this side, I guess. This is kind of a sucky map. The shape of the map is random. And this one was a little bit sucky because it basically splits the map in two, and it realistically means that we're only going to explore this side and not this side. And I went this side, like I continue going this side because there's so many more nodes for us to explore rather than the 4 up here. Although we'll never know if there's anything up here, because if you don't go to the adjacent node, you don't know what's there. So if here, I'm going to pick to go to this one, so I can see what's in these two. If I went here, I'd only know what was here. And the more information we have, the better choices we can make. Okay, I just noticed something. Let's see if I can... 1, 2, 3. When my 4th attack is going to set fire to people, you can see that my gun is actually on fire. I never knew that. So you see my gun's on fire and this one's going to blow up. Well, I guess he died, so didn't really show. The ability we picked up, you saw, did a little sweep, and it does cold damage. Does cold damage scale with HP now? If you hold Alt while looking at ability, you can see what they actually scale with. So this ability scales with bonus HP as well. That's interesting. Or is it just because it's cold and now every cold scales with that? They've made some changes since I last played. I usually play this game for a while, then I'll take a break, and then I'll come back every time there's an update. And I think cold damage scaling with HP is a new change. Interesting. Memory Remnant just drops a random memory, same as the other one. It's a little bit hidden. Another Great Frost Sword. Lovely. Love that for us. Definitely what we wanted. So I want to explore as many nodes as possible, even if I know there's nothing special here, because the more enemies I killed, the more gold and dream dust I get. The thing that pushes me towards the exit is called hunters, and they originate over here. It will always show you where the hunters are going to originate from, and they wait a couple of rounds depending on your stage level before they start chasing you. And I should have enough time. I don't know what's in these nodes. Right, I'm gonna find out what's there, and I'll explore all of those maybe with the time I have. Put them up there. Oh. This is quite easy, I guess, just because I'm much more used to doing max difficulty. I don't consider this game to be particularly difficult, even at its max quote-unquote difficulty. But maybe that's just because... Oh, I took my first damage. Maybe that's just because I've just played this game so much. To be fair, I know people that have many, many, many more hours than me in this game. Oh, and I suck apparently now. I did so well in the first few stages, but now talking smack, so I'm getting punished for it. Miss, swing and a miss, kind of literally. You can use this Q ability to space enemies as well, which is nice, and this is our first essence. Essence of Composure. Casting this memory increases your critical strike chance by 21% for 5 seconds. This effect ends early if you take damage from enemies. I mean, this is probably the memory we're going to spam the most. And critical strike chance is very nice on Lacerta because it only applies to your auto attacks. And we already said we have good attack speed. We like autoing things, especially because we're ranged. You know, obviously ranged characters have an inherent advantage with their auto attacks because I don't need to put myself at risk as much as a melee character would to auto attack things, especially because we don't have any sustain at all yet. And in this game, sustain is everything. Sustain is king, more than damage. Sustain usually derives from damage, but just any form of sustain is what we really want. And here it is, our first piece of sustain. So Ice Shield gives me a barrier, and after its duration it will pop, and if for every enemy it hits when it pops, it will heal me. One thing I didn't really explain about essences is that you can see in the top right of the window it says quality. That quality, the higher the quality, the better the essence becomes. So if I press Alt, you can see that next to that 21% crit strike chance, there's a little arrow up. That means that the higher the quality of this essence, the higher crit chance, crit chance, I said that right, we will get. It doesn't increase the duration of it, for example. It doesn't change anything else about it. It will only give us more crit chance if I level up that essence. So this node that we're going to right now has already been completed, so we're just losing a turn, giving the hunters a chance to get closer to us. If I shield myself here and I wait out the duration, get close to these guys, pop, and I get healed, which is very nice. Let's check. Okay, so this cold damage doesn't scale with health, so it's not an inherent cold damage thing, it's just this specific ability. That's interesting. That could make for a cool cross sword build, maybe, because there are ways of increasing your health infinitely in this game. With cold damage specifically, actually. Oh, some random Stardust. We'd love to see it. Have a live update on our Stardust here. Let's get a little bit of healing here. A lot of enemies there, so it's very nice to just, get a pop of healing. Kill these guys. Boom, move on. Let's clear this node as well, because we can. All good, all good. This game has 4 damage types. Well, technically 5 actually. 2 we've already encountered in the fire damage in our 4th auto that explodes, and you can see the damage ticking on them. The other one that we've already encountered obviously is cold damage. They each have, the other 2 are light damage and dark damage. They each have a passive effect. This is a Shrine Guidance where I can spend some money to heal, which I don't need, full health. And that means we can conserve our nice little coins. Before I go into the boss arena, I'll finish talking about the damage types. Fire damage applies a DOT burn for every stack that is on an enemy. Cold damage slows attack speed and movement speed, if I recall correctly. Light damage and dark damage are the same and opposite to each other, where for every stack of their damage type, they are more effective. Like, they deal more damage. Actually, I won't skip this cutscene. This is the first boss. of the game. Yes, he only has one phase, but he has different attack patterns. This little dashy thing, where he swipes at the end. He doesn't really have great aim, so you don't need to iframes it. This is another one, just kind of dodge around here. And we also saw the third one, where, ow, that one actually hit me. That did no damage. My goodness, these bosses are so easy on this difficulty. I might go straight into Nightmare after this run. This is the other attack pattern. If I get close to him when it pops. I really should be using my ultimate. Oh. If you're in that circle close to him before he casts the trees popping up, he will knock you up. I cast my Q there. Oh, I took damage. Damn. Trying to get some more crit chance. Just so I can maybe crit him down. Ooh, that was a nice little dodge there. No, I did say I was going to increase difficulty, and then I took a bajillion damage, so... when you kill a boss, they drop their soul, which allows you to upgrade your abilities once. Abilities or essences. This becomes very useful once you have an ability that is already leveled up with a well a lot. Because regardless of how much, because when you upgrade with Dream Dust, the Dream Dust cost will obviously increase for each time you level it up. But this, Empowerment, will be free. Basically, so if let's say I leveled my hand cannon 10 times, it would be more efficient for me to use the soul to level it up once, rather than absolutely anything else, because I can just do that with Dream Dust for cheaper than it would cost me to do the cannon. Right now, I'm going to upgrade my passive, because you cannot get rid of your passive. You cannot unequip your passive. Your passive and your dodge are the only two things that will stay with you regardless of what you want for the entire run. So let's upgrade this, because I'm really not sure what I'm going to do for my memories or my essences. Once you select the soul, you do the soul thing, you get a bunch of Stardust as a reward. And the higher your difficulty, the more Stardust you will gain from a run. So, you know, that's a nice incentive. Now, World 1 will always be the Forest of Turbulence. World 4 will always be the same world. The ones in between are random between 6 other worlds, if I'm not mistaken. So we got the Forgotten Caves of Naraka for our second one. I will take this heal, honestly. Just that's a nice little reset, and because I know that this area sucks. So we can see that this time the hunters are going to originate from here. Hunters are delayed by 2 turns. Where do I want to go? I could use a well if I wanted to, because I do have a bit of Dream Dust. But I don't know if I want to keep these abilities. I need a shop. And there's... In the Forest of Turbulence, there is one shop, 100% chance. And there is a lower chance for another shop. In every other world, there is a 100% chance for 2 shops, I think, if I'm not mistaken. With a chance for 3, and I think I've seen 4, but that may be a fever dream. I don't want to go to a well right now, just because I don't want to level up any of these. I will go to the Wizard Lizard. I don't know why I call it the Wizard Lizard. They are not a wizard. It is a traveling lizard that has some different things for sale than a regular shop would. Need some luck. Do I care for any of these? Actually, I will take Quicksilver. Quicksilver is nice. Quicksilver will speed us up when we do fire damage. So every 4th auto attack, basically, we're going to get a burst of move speed, which is nice. So the Wizard Lizard will have 3 random things for sale in its own sale pool, and it will also have 1 cosmetic for sale. For right now, that is very expensive for us, especially because we have so many other things to spend our Stardust on. Ignore this for the longest time. On my main account, I have every cosmetic, so this slot doesn't even show up. For the things for sale here are a random legendary memory or essence. Oh, I didn't actually talk about tiers, did I? Sorry. Memories and essences have tiers. This one is a common. This one's a rare. This is a traveler memory, so they're in their own bracket. This is a rare. This is a common. So it just affects the chance you have of finding them in any given run. This could give us a legendary, but for a hefty price. Now I could sell some of this if I really wanted to buy it, but 476. I'd have to sell a lot to get that. I'd have to sell too much to get that. I don't care about it that much. This Cloak of Guidance will delay hunters by 2 turns, and this is basically a temporary effect. The Crimson Elixir will increase our attack damage and our attack. It gives us lifesteal, 2% of our maximum health. But after traveling the rift 4 times, it will disappear. So this is a rift, obviously, and so after going between 4 nodes, it's gone. So basically, you're paying, how much is it? 144 gold, which right now is expensive for us for an effect that we really don't need. So, same as before, I could go here, but for 1, there's an ominous presence here, so that's going to give us more stuff. And for 2, that reveals 1, 2, 3 other nodes. So I really want to go here. But there's literally no reason not to go here. Oh, it literally just spawns the boss in. Okay, that's cool. Wasn't too bad. Just unexpected. Ugh, white chaos again. Let's get some more attack speed. Oh, because I leveled this up, did that increase my attack speed? It did. It went from 15 to 20, I think. This enemy damage against enemies with more percent health is increased. I guess let's do that. An interesting thing to note with essences is that essences don't only affect the memory, it affects other essences as well. So some essences do damage in and of themselves. So this essence increases even that essence's damage by 70%. Oh no, by 39% to enemies with 70% or more health. Hey, and we finally found the merchant. Do I want to visit that right now is a question. The hunters are still miles away. I don't have a ton of gold. Let's do this. Let's go here, try and gain some more gold before we go to that merchant. We now know where it is, so we have an objective. Oh my goodness. I hate these. The cone that this enemy creates knocks you back continuously, and it is a to deal with. So, avoiding it completely is the suggested course of action. Now, my dodge cooldown is not where I want it to be. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wait this out. Pop, heal. You can notice that a lot of the time when I pop my ice shield, I will stop hitting enemies because I want them to live long enough for me to get close and actually heal from them. Okay. I'm really not feeling the speed up from Quicksilver at all. Like, at all. Oh, I found the other merchant. Let's just have a look what he has, because I'm not going to come back down there, realistically. Merchant levels have no combat. It's literally just a merchant. Oh, no. Oh, I really want this. This is a legendary memory. And it's so strong, because it can farm infinite Stardust. Dream Dust. Not Stardust, Dream Dust. Let's sell that and buy that, because we would need to free up the slot anyway for it. And now we're dirt poor. Custom memory, release a shockwave, damage to enemies around you and stuns them for half a second. For each enemy hit by this shockwave, you gain 4 armor. Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember this. Yeah, that's Jonas. Jonas is a good boy sometimes when he gives us good stuff like this. So I now really want to focus on this. Oh, and when you level it up, it gives you more Dream Dust scaling. Oh, that's kind of insane. Okay, I need to reduce the cooldown of this as much as I can. And level it up. Damn. Let's go here. But it needs to kill. So let's get this guy low and then use it. Did that actually kill? Yes, because we got the Dream Dust reward. Realistically, what's going to happen here is I'm going to slow down and try and last hit enemies whenever I can with my W ability. Ooh, okay, not here though. Just kite, keep range. Don't think that killed. I need to get a feel for the actual damage of it. That's gonna DOT before I can execute it. Does that work? Oh, guess I'll never know. Ow. Some bosses have this like little shooting thing around it. Ooh, and we got a red chaos. Is this the max rank of chaos? I think this is the highest chaos. Ooh, that would be really nice. This is really nice too though. When you upgrade something, it will also show you what its upgrade will become. 8 Dream Dust and increases damage by a lot. Yeah. This won't come into effect because we want to last hit enemies, not when they have 70% health. These I don't care about. Okay, moving on. Let's try that again. That did grant me Dream Dust. Interesting. Gonna go here to try and gain an extra node. Yeah, because I get hit before the hunters do. Beautiful. That is not who I was aiming for with that. Oh, I didn't have a dodge for that. Oh, I don't have a dodge for that either. Please pop, thank you. Give me that health. Oh no. Okay, let's stop focusing trying to get Dream Dust. I lied. Okay, my health. Where has it gone? My god. Oh, that spawns enemies. Oh no. That wasn't that bad. Each time this memory hits an enemy, your attack speed is increased up to a maximum. If this deals dark damage, it can increase up to attacking enemies for a fresh iteration of this effect. Okay, that's really good for an auto-attack build. I don't have any dark damage yet, but I have a memory in mind that would do wonders with that. Don't want this. That locks us in an animation. Oh, we unlocked a new traveler because we gained a total of 450 dream dust. This is true. We did do that. Let's go to this other merchant, though I doubt we're going to be able to buy anything. Actually, yeah, we have a little bit of gold. My god, okay, I keep finding legendary stuff. This one isn't great for our build. This is just a common essence that reduces our cooldowns by a flat amount. Well, actually, it's a percentage, not a flat amount. Oh. Would this make us gain? No. Because of the wording of this. So my thought was, would the ricochet from this make us gain Stardust from the ricochet kills? But I don't think it will. Because it says, if this damage, referring to the damage from the actual spectral bullet, kills, gain 8 dream dust. Now this essence would do wonders to execute enemies. Saying this would get me there, yeah, sure, let's do it. Moving on. Hunters are our asses now, so we kind of just need to get a move on. I need to gain health. Desperately. Okay, let's lock in. Did not just skip the wall, I thought it would. There we go. Oh, we hear a little healing pot. Enemies have a random chance of dropping a healing pot that will heal you. Like that, just give me 66 health. What's up here? I guess we'll never know because I'm scared of the hunters spreading here. So I need to move on. Did they? They did. I made the right call. A little bit of farming here. Come back, you heathen. Damn it, that killed. What I'm doing right now is I'm not tapping. You can see every time I tap right click, a little green arrow appears. I'm just holding right click, and I'm left clicking when I want to attack. That way I can keep moving smoothly and attack stuff. Don't like pressure point. I'm not going to explain every single memory and essence we come across. It's just a lot of stuff. I'll try and explain the ones that we actually care about, or if I know that they're particularly good, even if they're not particularly good for us right now. This isn't a spawn, that little horde of enemies. Gonna wait a second. There could be a good source of healing. Oh no, it won't, because they have paranoia. Forgot about paranoia. Okay, now I can heal a bit. Paranoia, if you look at enemies, they will have a secondary health bar. And different cards mean different things. The main one that we worry about is the pink one, which we won't encounter much right now except for when I do those crystals. If an enemy hits you while having that shield on, it will give you paranoia, which reduces your healing by an amount. After casting its memory and its attack within 4 seconds explodes, dealing dark damage. Okay, so let's do that. Pair these two together, so they can, you know, scale off each other. Let's do that. That still needs to be on that. Honestly, I can get rid of this lethality. When you're at the beginning of the game, you'll continuously get a lot of achievements. Different unlocks, because obviously, you know, the fresher the account, the more things there are for you to do to unlock other things. I really want to farm this for Stardust. Because I know that these enemies right here are relatively easy. I can just farm them. I'm not going to lose any health here. And there is so much Stardust to gain. Scaling is the name of the game here. And to scale, we need Essence. Or Dream Dust, is that what it's called? Yeah, Dream Dust. Don't know why I keep calling it Essence. Fun. Easy farming. We need better sustain and we need mobility. On to the next boss fight. I won't skip the cutscene. God, I remember doing these for the first time. The Seeker is one that is new from the... Oh my. It is going to be a hard one, actually. Seeker came in after the first release big update. Basically, after the game released, there was a few months where content was very similar to the demo. I think. And then they made a big patch? Or did release come with all the new bosses and the worlds? Because in the demo we only had the oh my, we only had the Forest of Turbulence, the Starry Night, and there was one more. Oh yeah, and the Frozen Lands. I forget the actual name of the world. But we were basically just running through 3 worlds on loop, on repeat, and that was enough. Like, this game is so good that that was entertaining enough. Oh my, that was a lot of damage that I should not have taken. Do you mind? Thank you. I don't know if I beat this guy. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm good. Whew, down myself for a second there. I don't know, I want to yap, but when I yap, I play worse. We're definitely upgrading this. There's no way we're not. How much is this giving us now? 9 Dream Dust, beautiful. We didn't get well that entire world. I'm so low on money. Okay, big map, big map. Whispering Lotus Plateau is our 3rd. There's a well here, and we really need that well. Let's go to the well. We have so much Dream Dust. Like, it's so disproportional the amount of Dream Dust we have compared to the money we have, just because we have a farming method for the Dream Dust. I didn't kill. Scratch my eye. Meanwhile, we are yet to find a money farm. Yet to find is a hint to the fact that there is a way of farming money. Don't know if it's unlocked by default though, because as you saw, you unlock memories and essences after achieving some things in the game. Like, not every single memory and essence is unlocked at the very start. So I don't know if the essence I want... Would this work? Oh, if this works, we're so in business. I don't know if the essence I want we have unlocked from the very start. I think we do. So, how do we want to spend? So you can hover the essences individually. If you hover the memory, it will show you all the essences actually modifying. I'd say let's get this to level 10. That's giving us 15 Dream Dust per. Crazy. And the cooldown is now at 3 seconds. But if I increase this... Oh, okay, I spam clicked too much. Whoops. Well. Oops. Let's increase our move speed and fire damage. Whoops. I guess we didn't have as much as I thought we did. Let's discover more nodes. Let's heal a little bit. Go close to these guys. Try and heal. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is so much nicer now. Oh my god, we're already back up to 240. That's crazy. That kills because it's low health. Beautiful. Let's increase our AP. Although this scales off AD, that was silly. I will take this because it is healing. That doesn't rely on me standing next to people. Oh my, we have so much. There's a shop here, and there's some things here that I haven't shown yet. The hunters are still very far away. Let's go down here. You can see how good it is that we reduced the cooldown on our spectral bullet as much as we did. A bit of healing. Did that AoE give us the extra money or not? I don't think it did actually. Well, not money, but it does. How much did that just give us? 15. Okay, so the AoE does not work the way I want it to. Good to know. Because at least that frees an extra essence slot that is otherwise wasted. Get a bit of healing. Okay. Remnant of luck. Oh my god. Oh my god. So this is where we get rid of the hand cannon, because this is now useless to us. Dismantle that. So, legendary memory, arrow storm. This is going to make our auto attacks go so crazy. I'd love to pick up paranoia. These are all legendaries, by the way. You can see that from the red effect. Paranoia is amazing as well for other things. Butcher's blades can be good to play around it. But Arrow Storm is what we super duper want. Arrow Storm is an attack speed steroid that also gives us movement speed. And when we auto attack, we fire 3 arrows. Each arrow has increased damage. And it triggers attack effects, which means that it will trigger. What does it trigger? I think it triggers the Essence of the Void. I think the arrows will then explode. Yeah, crazy, crazy stuff actually. We don't need Quicksilver anymore, so I'm going to put it here for now, but we don't need Quicksilver there. I'll put Pain here, see if that does anything interesting. Although, critting would be nice. Damn, well, we got some really good stuff. While I care about Spectral Bullet being strong to farm dust, this is going to be one of my main damage carries, but it also means I need to increase our passive. Because this being strong and this being strong together is really good. I don't super want to go Transcendence right now, but I kind of want to show you what it does, what it means. So let's do Arrow Storm. Oh my. Whoa, why was I stuck there? Get some healing. Like, look at our auto attacks, just how much crazy damage they're doing. I don't know if it shows. Next, sacrifice we do not care about. this. I don't care about that. Activate. Oh, nice. Oh, I did never explain the fact, if you find, you can only have one essence per type. If you find another one, they will fuse together. And the quality from that one and the one we already had fuses together to go from 40 to 110. So I can't have two essences of contempt. I just found another one. They fuse together to make it stronger. Now, what Transcendence does instead... So this, I put an essence in, and I think it gives us another one out of the same rarity. What Transcendence does is I will give it... And that was free. It only costs the actual essence. Here, I can select an essence and pay the money that it shows for it. And it will give me a tier up. So this is common. Above common, there's rare. So this will become a random rare essence of the same quality. So this is 80% quality. But I kind of don't want to pay the money for that because we're next to a shop. Yeah, I'd rather spend my money in a surefire way to get something that I know I want and need. Though Transcendence can be incredibly good at times. Gonna get Sulfur here. Sulfur is a common essence, but it's so incredibly good for one thing and one thing. Actually, for multiple things. All damage dealt by this memory is increased by 11% and converted to fire damage. So for example, this memory does light damage. If I equip it with Essence of Sulfur, it will be transformed to fire damage. So for example, that means that we'll get the Quicksilver effect. And the other side of that, your fire damage over time is increased by 37%. That scales. A lot of different fire essences increase your fire damage by a set amount. Essence of Sulfur is the only one that I know of, unless it's been changed, but up to until I played recently, this is the only one that has increasing scaling fire damage, and it goes infinitely. Like, the more quality you give to it, the more fire damage it will do. It will, sorry, increase all of your fire damage. Like, burn damage is a stat. It's the only one amongst the... it's the only damage type that has a scaling stat. So if I take this off, it goes down. Hunters are getting close. I'm gonna go up here to save time if there is anything interesting up there. Like, those big guys should not die as quickly as I just killed him. Realistically, I need a mobility memory. I just need to remember to just keep farming dream dust. Double dream dust. Nice. We're not going to pray, because that does a thing that I'm not going to tell you. If you do play this game, want to play this game, want to find out for yourself, or maybe we'll do it someday at some point, but for now we are not praying at those. There's 4 of those that can spawn anywhere around here. Just not doing it. Let's go here. Let's go see what the wizard lizard's got for us, other than also Wizard Lizard just gives you some free Stardust because she's that cool. She's just that cool. I think it's a she. The options here are reveal the current world and displays most secrets. Let's push back the hunters. Ooh, treasure map is nice. I don't really have the money for treasure map. I don't really have anything I want to sell to get the treasure map. Oh, guidance is nice. Guidance increases your healing and converts excess healing into shielding. Guidance is one of the core essences for most runs. Yeah, no, let's move on. There is a small soul here. Being a fresh account, I actually do need to collect the small souls. Gonna go here anyway, even though it's way too late to try and do that. In the Whispering Lotus Plateau, which is the current world we're in, there are 4 small souls. And you need to collect all of them to unlock one of the characters. Though I really don't like that character. That's the small soul we just collected. You can see it now, it's following us. Okay, so I'll show you how much health these big guys actually have. Damn, do I just do that much damage? It did not take that long to kill. Don't care. Don't need it. Ooh. Ultra for cleansing. Too early for that. There's another small soul here, but if I'm not going to get all 4 anyway, there's no real point. It's just going to move on. Let's go do the boss. If you do get all 4 small souls, you can come here to the wooden doll, which will always spawn on the boss stage. Well, on this boss's stage. And once you give him 4, it will unlock one of the playable characters. Don't skip the cutscene. I always skip them, which is why I have to tell myself. This is a very unique level where there is 2 bosses that can spawn. This time round, we got the Knight. The White Knight. I hate this guy. This is one of my, well, somebody's favourite bosses just 'cause he's kind of hard. So this stage, well, after you get him to 1/3 health, quite kind of self-explanatory. Avoid the red zones, get to shelter. Otherwise, bad things happen. Oop, overshot that one, got scared. It did it one more time than it did. Apparently not. Okay, and this is where he really sucks. The last third of health. Last phase. Ow. Like, I swear he goes from 0 to 100. And that he goes, like, from 0 to 100 so goddamn fast. Damn. Well, that's unfortunate. I just looked like a noob in the first video. But we unlocked so many things. Or I guess this is discovered. This is everything that every memory in essence that we touched during this run. Got a bunch of levels in Lacerta. Got a silver 8 on Lacerta. That's cool. But yeah, that's gonna be probably the first video. Oh, you unlocked U-bar. Yeah, I think that's gonna end. I'm gonna end the first video. Let me know if you are interested in this game. If you know, if you like the video. If you like it. If you want to see more of it, feel free to subscribe. It's absolutely free, and I would love to see you again in the next one.